What up, y'all?
What up?
We got Havok in the house, finally.
Along with VECT.
What's good, VECT? What's good, homie?
Man, just fucking chilling back, sucking on a goddamn cough drop, killing off this fucking cold.
Are you sick, too?
Oh, man, even the infected gets sick, brother.
You got the flu?
Oh, I had a fucking cold, man. I got back from that show we did in California on the 31st and shit, that Wicked Intense show with SKR and No Luck Records and shit. Fucking Phoenix got us all sick, I think, so that motherfucker.
Hell in the high desert.
Yeah, that was the one, dude. It was really fucking sick as fuck.
Nice. Hell yeah.
So.
Hey, man, honestly, I wish I could have been there, but didn't really have the money.
Yeah, it's a motherfucker, man. It's like getting to the places that you want to do. It's like, you know, if we all had, like, instant teleportation like fucking, you know, Goku from Dragon Ball, then I think we'd be straight, but, you know, it's kind of reality, so we're fucked.
Yep. It's all good, though.
Yeah, man, you know, just got to try to do what you can do, and if you can't make it, fuck, at least you can see footage and just post about it, or, you know.
Definitely, man, definitely. All right, so, do you want to ask the first question, or shall I?
Hey,
I
man,
don't care,
bust them out.
You got them on here. Let's hear it.
All right, so, VECT.
What's up?
All right, so, how did you first get started in the industry, man?
Well, when I first got started with this shit, man, I was about, like, 12, but, you know, I didn't take shit seriously back then. I was just learning how to fucking make music, you know, songwriting. I used to fuck with drums. I used to fuck with guitar playing, and it just wasn't for me, man. I don't know, I just couldn't excel in that shit. It was just too complicated for me, and I always found myself on a microphone. Like, I had a habitual thing about being on a goddamn mic. I don't know, man. It felt like, you know, it felt really completing, you know. It's like it was really befitting for me, and I couldn't see myself doing shit else. So, and around the age of 18 or 9, I think I was 18, and it was 2001, I just really started stepping shit up, man. I just, you know, got motivated and got tired of fucking trivializing it and just really got serious with this shit, cranked it down. So, you know, been doing it ever since, man. Fucking, I had some stuff out back in 2003, but it was so bad in my opinion, I didn't release most of it. There's a couple songs I'm probably gonna put on the Archives album, the next one, but I'm still debating, dude. I'm not too sure if I want to put them on there, but you know, that's the ancient shit right there.
Definitely, man. And speaking of the Archives, so how did the Archives come to be?
The Archives, man, it's fucking. It was a lot of people think that it's a fucking greatest hits albums, and I don't do that, you know, because like some I know the Archives Volume 2's coming out this year. I don't know what month or want to speculate on it, but it'll be out this year for sure. And some people think, you know, that it's a fucking greatest hits album, and I want to clear that up right now and say that's bullshit. I don't do greatest hits albums. All this raw material for the most part is on there, you know. It's never been on another album of mine. Yeah, you might hear a song that was lingering on the net or that was from a compilation or something, but that's about as far as it goes. It's a compilation itself of the earlier years and recent. Like, many people thought that it was just a goddamn greatest hits album. I'm like, no, that's not what it is. Volume 1 is an actual LP of 20 tracks, you know what I'm saying? So I just seen it like there's a lot of stuff that was sitting around and it didn't really have a compacted place to be, and that's when I devised, you know, the Archives, because I've had shit from years ago, even before I started releasing the actual, before Isolated Incidents, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, definitely.
So.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I know for a fact that Blazer guy's in question. He wants to ask.
All right.
Hey, yo. First off, I want to know, what was it like performing with SKR and all them?
It was a fucking shit, man. It's like, you know, not only are we on a artist tip, you know, it's like we're all mostly homies and shit, because, you know, like, in the wicked shit, man, in this genre of horrorcore, we're mostly bonded together, you know, through respect, through commonality, through fucking, you know, trying to do the same shit. And, you know, those SKR, man, almost everybody on the fucking label are homies of mine. They got no egos. They don't act like they're big shit. And, you know, they're like one of the biggest up-and-coming underground labels and shit. And I got nothing but villain love for them. Same with No Luck. Fucking, you know, not many people know about them, but still, dude, I've known Sinister from No Luck for like fucking 3 years. And I got nothing but love for him and his crew, man. Fucking Freeze, G-Reg, Spider, you know, fucking everybody, dude. And, with Wicked Intent, dude, it's like, you know, we're all doing this shit ourselves, you know. We got, I don't know if you guys saw the new Shadow Psyche video, but that's up on YouTube. You can check that shit out. Rotten Melt just put out one for his upcoming album, the New Jersey Nightmare, I believe. And, you know, I got some more on the way and shit. There's also live stuff up on there right now, but, yeah, dude, back to what I was saying with the show was the fucking shit. You know, it was really fun. Some sound guy tried to get uppity with us and started mocking a couple of us on stage and shit, but Razakill jumped off the stage and fixed that fucker up real quick. So,
leave it to Razakill, yo.
Yeah, Razakill's a crazy-ass bitch, dude. She's awesome. Fucking, she don't take no shit, and I give it up to her for that because she backs up her fucking lyrics. Same with Satanic, and those are really two down-ass homies of mine, you know, and, like, I seen that shit come out of nowhere, dude. She was, like, telling us that, like, yo, they were up there mocking motherfuckers for, like, the first 3 or 4 sets, and I'm like, no, really? I didn't see that shit. But Razakill just basically walked up on him and busted dude in the face with the microphone and spit on him, so I was like, yeah, bitch, take that. Shut your fucking emo mouth. So, if you're going to come to our fucking scene, dude, you should be supporting it, not talking shit. And if you don't want to be there, there's the fucking door, faggot. You know, or the balcony. You can take that route, too.
That reminds me of Fury over here at the Grindhouse up in our area.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this motherfucker, he was up on stage doing an opening act for Anybody Killer on March 12th at the Webster Theater in Connecticut. And the dude was flipping him off and talking shit off in the crowd, and at the end of Fury's set, he looked at the crowd, he's like, y'all want to see something funny? And he just dove off stage and started pounding the fuck out of this dude for like...
that is pretty fucking funny, dude, because, you know, you don't go there. You don't go to goddamn places and disrespect, you know? It's like asking for a fucking beating. That's like asking to be crucified, you know?
Yeah, you know, friggin', you guys are artists, you guys are real people, too, and friggin' there's no reason for... I mean, you guys are out there just doing your thing, and there's no reason for people to be sitting there fucking... going to your shows, giving you hate at your shows when you're just trying to show love to the fans.
Right, you know, that's how we roll, man. Me and my villains know, dude. I, like, know most of my fucking fans, you know, probably by name if they've been really supportive and shit, you know. Fucking, I'm hanging out with Infections before, during, and after the show, you know. It's like we fucking have house parties afterwards and shit. I'm kicking it, dude. I ain't nobody special in this motherfucker, you know. So I'm a regular person, you know, who's just doing this shit. And if you ain't got respect for it, you know, get your fucking ass out of the mix, dude. Seriously.
For real.
Definitely. Alright,
so I'm all about it.
Alright, so I'm going to throw a random-ass question into the mix real quick.
Alright, man, let's go. What up?
Alright, if I was to get you high, $75, and put you in a Walmart that didn't have food, what would you buy?
Okay, the question goes, if I was to get high with you and I didn't have that much money?
No, okay. All right, if I was to get you high.
Right.
Give you $75.
Oh, I see.
And put you in a
Shit, man. First off, let me see. If I have to go to Walmart, I'll get on a fucking Hot Pocket buffet, brother. You know? Fucking, I'm all about some Hot Pockets, dude. Let me see. I get up on some frozen Snickers for sure. Get some fucking... those drumsticks without the goddamn nuts. Get some cookies and cream flavor, because that's my shit. Shit, let's see what else, man. Hit up the fucking deli for sure, because I'm a big-time goddamn carnivore, dude. I would go crazy on some fucking roast beef. Get some fucking frozen pizzas, most definitely. Fucking hook up some TV meals, preferably Italian and Mexican for sure. And you know, that's about it, dude. Fucking just take that shit home and take the fuck out. Also get some 2 liters, man. Fuck, I'm all about some soda, so I'm a soda-holic. I don't even drink that much. I'm all about soda.
Now, yo, you guys got Faygo down in your area?
Actually, we don't got no fucking Faygo here, dog. There's this place called Myers Market. They used to carry it. I don't know if they're still around or if they still do, but they did for a minute. And it was tight, dude. I dig some fucking Faygo because Faygo's fucking good. You know, it's like it's got so many flavors and it's bomb, dude. Candy apple's probably my favorite still.
Hell yeah. Candy apple. I haven't tried that one yet. You know, my favorite right now is me and my girl, actually, when we went down and go chill with Havok. He showed us the store that actually sold it, and it's called chocolate cream pie.
Oh, wow, dude. That just sounds bomb. Fucking, I'm going to get up on that next time I'm in the D.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, I love that blue moon mist shit. That's real good, too. I love that
Hell
shit.
Yeah.
I was up in Brightmoor for a couple weeks, staying with my uncle and shit, man. And I just had this fucking Faygo crave, you know. I mean, there was the middle of a goddamn fight on the corner. Some hooker wasn't paying her pimp or some shit. Here I am. I don't give a fuck. I'm crossing the street, you know, and there's about to be gun claps and fucking there's about to be some shit, but I want my goddamn Faygo, so get the fuck out of my way. You have to fear me. And so I basically roll up in the spot and I get some blue moon mist, man. I'm like, oh, fuck, they got some blue shit, you know. I'm on it, dude. I was all about, you know, the regular green for years. And Detroit was kind of like a second home for me for a long time, man, because I had my biological mom's family's from there and shit, and I used to be out there pretty frequently, you know, before I was even a juggalo myself. And, you know, I used to get up on some Faygo and shit, and I was, like, all about it, dude, when I seen all these new flavors coming out. So, but it sucks they don't sell it in Vegas, man. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what the real problem is. I guess they're just fucking weak, man. They don't know what real good soda is, but Faygo's the shit, for sure.
For real. Oh, yeah. All right, your question there, Havok.
I give a question to Havok?
Yeah, I don't think he's paying attention, though. Actually, yo, we got a call. Let's take a caller on, then. Yo,
right,
from the 978.
Yo, what up, Blazer? It's Rehab.
Yo, what's good?
Not much.
What's happening,
How you
homie?
doing? How's the show?
It's going good.
Going good? That's good. Yo, I just want to give a shout out to my boy Blazer, man. He's the shit, man. He hit me over the back with a freaking, you know.
Yo, hold up. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Alright. So I am back.
Alright.
And actually, you know, on that note, I am going to play a track real quick. And this track is really fucking sick. This is track 2 off of The Archives Volume 1. Can't change me. Now, Vic, would you like to do the intro for this song, man?
The intro for this shit, man, I was going to say it like this. This motherfucker was sitting around for a while, and until I devised up the Archives album, basically it had no home, man, and that's what I like to do with a lot of songs. They got no place to be released at. So, like Homeboy just said, man, here's Can't Change Me. Check it.
Whoop.
Damn, homie. Nice track.
Most appreciated, dog. Yeah, that's off the 3rd album right there. I think that's track number 2. Hell, I still forget the track listing of my own goddamn albums.
Dude, he's got a whole album up on here, whole 12 tracks.
I got
oh, wait, more than that.
There's
18.
20 on the Archives. I don't know if it gave you all of them because I think I sent some to Havok, but I don't know if it all went there. But yeah, there's 20.
I'm actually uploading the last 2 tracks off that album right now.
Oh, come on, that
dude,
fucks up our switchboard. Uploading in the middle of shows, that fucks up my switchboard all the time.
Well, just let me know, man. I'll hook you guys up with the last 2 if you don't got them.
I got them.
You got them. I'll just get them from him. Oops. But yeah, dude, friggin', definitely some sick shit.
Most appreciated. Yeah, the fucking new one's got a lot of incorporation of rap and / metal songs like that, you know.
Alright, so, here's a question for you, man.
What up?
How did you come up with the name VECT?
The name, okay. It was about, 2001, around the same time that I started getting serious with music. It was, I was hanging out one day, and I was like, it was like a fucking laser beam from outer space. This is like an ill-ass name, you know, that pierced my brain. And it was original, it was different, and I made something from it. The V by itself had plenty to say as it is already. Like, like things I am of the V nature, you know, like I'm violent, a villain, vicious, vile, etc., etc. The acronym for it came later on. You know, it's like it came later as violent Oedipus contending tonality, hence the name VECT. So, whoop, there it is.
That's what's up, man.
Thanks, dude.
Alright. So, alright,
why'd you go quiet? Never go quiet. That's bad for radio.
alright, man.
Silent.
Alright, so what advice would you give to any upcoming artists?
Upcoming artists, man, if I gave any advice, I would say just don't come in this shit thinking that you're all that, you know? I mean, like, your fans are going to let you know that you're good or you're not, you know? If you come in here acting like you're fucking fire that can't be touched, I think you're an asshole. No one needs an ego in this shit, man. Egos are poison. Get rid of it. So if you come in this motherfucker thinking that you're fucking Jesus Christ of rap or some shit, fuck off. Seriously, because no one wants to hear your goddamn big mouth, you know? The mainstream does enough of that shit already. And, 2, remember where you came from. Remember what got you into this shit, you know what I'm saying? Remember your fucking roots. Remember your background. Remember everybody who's ever showed you support, man. If you forget anybody, you better do some rethinking and shit because, you know, that's what's important, man. Remember where the fuck you came from. Always remember your origin. And I said the third thing is, similar to the first thing I said, man, just don't let your fucking head get filled up with shit, you know? It's like, just remember, this is computer age. If you're not making money off this shit, fuck it, you know? Find a job. Get a job if you can, you know? I mean, I know the economy is really fucked right now, but if you're trying to make some money off this shit and only make money, it's not for you. Bounce. Music is like a fucking joy and a gift, you know? It's, see, that's the thing with weak-ass music nowadays. No one has any respect. No one has any creativity. People are flooded with egos, and most just do this for the money. I mean, yeah, making money is great, but music is for the soul, and you shouldn't always have something to do with money. And besides, it's the fucking computer age, you know, then adding the economical shit into it. You know, you want to make money, then do something else. I mean, I do it also to make a little money, but that ain't my main reason. I'm trying to help and change lives and be heard, you know. I honestly consider myself pretty useless without making music in this life. I mean, there's nothing really else for me other than that. So that's all I got to say if you're doing this shit.
That's what's up, man.
No, what about people coming up that are, like, trying to help artists out, making beats and doing stuff like that? What advice you got from them, any?
Well, if people are coming to, you know, like, do beats and shit, I just say, because I get a lot of offers, too, from beatsmiths and shit. You know, I pretty much got it on lock, but I'm always down to fuck with something good if somebody's got something that I like. And it's basically the same way, man, you know, just like an artist, you know. I mean, it goes any form. Just don't come in here thinking that you're the fucking shit. But work at it, work at it, work at it. You can never stop learning, you know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as too much knowledge. Never. So, yeah, you know, just keep spinning that shit, man. You know, if you run out of thrill on the fucking spool, and keep it going, man. You know, it doesn't matter. Just fucking lock down yours, learn, always learn. And knowledge is a fucking gift, man. Always try to learn as much as you can about anything you do. So, just keep it going, man. You know, pop people for cheap offers, you know, because you can't come in here expecting motherfuckers to hit you off with $60 for a beat because they don't know any of your shit. So I'd say start off small. Like with Phoenix, man, he runs as low as like fucking 50 cents a beat, you know? And I thought that was like unreal when I heard that. I'm like, holy fuck, you know? So, that's all I can really say, man, when you're coming into this shit.
Hell yeah. You still there, Havok? Motherfucker's always taking off on me. He didn't even show up.
Fucking, the fucking silence and betrayal of silence.
Alright, who in your life played a major role in supporting your career?
I couldn't really do that by one name. I mean, if I were to drop names, I'm not much of a name dropper, but I can definitely say, man, my fucking friends have helped me through some shit. You know, it's like, you know, the villains that have been down with this isolated incidents, mostly my fucking fans, man. You know, it's like, there's all kinds of things in life that have influenced me and made a profound impact on me. But I'd have to say my fans are the biggest, strongest support that I've had. You know, it's like they've kept my fucking head up when I was plummeting into the deep waters. You know, and fucking, you know, it's like there's all kinds of shit that, you know, influences me, man. When it comes to like art, movies, music, you know, it's like there's all kinds of shit, man. But like I said, the biggest thing that has kept the life raft on my ass is the infections, most definitely.
That's what's up. Oh, yo, Blazer, by the way, check the chat real quick, man.
Yeah, I know, I'm reading it now.
So,
What up?
what are your fears?
What do I fear?
What are your fears?
I don't have any fear, man. I know that sounds like so fake, and that sounds like some real macho shit, but I really don't have fear. I don't have it. I've learned to slaughter all my fears. You know, I just, like, fear is what holds you back. So I don't have that in me.
That's what's up, man. Alright, so before we get into this track, I'm actually going to introduce it. And this one actually another Vegas artist as well.
Right.
Archives featuring Mad Chopper.
Oh, Flip the Cross.
Yep.
Yeah, man, Flip the Cross we did back in 2004 and shit. Matt Chopper is actually, like, you know, one of my very best friends, and you know, he does mostly hardcore stuff. He don't really do much in horrorcore, but he does every now and again, and he lights it up pretty good. And you know, he's very much into vampiric stuff, and you know, I'm all about into werewolves and being agnostic, you know, and I pretty much think he is too. But at the same time, I can never really figure his fucking belief out. I just know that he thinks be your own person, much like myself. So, you know, we're all about demonics. We're all about sacrilegious, dark things, and you know, the B-Cross, you know, the meaning behind that is a big middle finger. And you know, I basically said, you know, let's do this shit, man. You know, it's like this is back when we were still evolving as artists. You know, we just did this shit in 2004. So, yeah, check this motherfucker out. It's called Flip the Cross, featuring my boy Mad Chopper.
So here we go. We are back. Yo, all that's one sick ass fucking track, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, dog. Fucking yeah, it's an oldie, but I guess, you know, to a lot of people it's a goodie, you know.
Definitely, man. Yeah, like I said, you know, fucking Flip the Cross. That shit was just definitely a sick ass track, man.
I appreciate it, man. Fucking, you know, just keep the middle finger raised, man. That's the equivalent of the V-Cross, you know. That's what an inverted cross is for me, you know. Just fuck the nonsense.
Definitely. So, you know, I mean, it's that track Can't Change Me, and like there's like two other tracks off of the archive, Volume 1, fucking sick as anything. Actually, the thing all I'm gonna do is we're gonna play one other track off that album. If that's cool with you.
Hey, man, fuck yeah, that's definitely cool with me, man. Fucking anytime.
And I'm pretty sure Blazer would definitely laugh at this track right here. Well, that's the title itself. And this is called I Killed Your Homies.
Oh, yeah, man. I remember doing this shit back in, like, I think it was, it was 06, I think, to my recollection. And, you know, like, people, I've always loved movies where, you know, talk about taking out motherfuckers' families and cliques and shit out of revenge or just, you know, out of spite. I mean, it sucks to be spiteful sometimes, yet it's such a beautiful thing. So, you know, I basically killed all your fucking homies.
That's what's up. So here we go. I Killed Your Homies. track 9 of the Archive, Volume 1.
I still like One Less Bummer.
That shit was fucking sick, that was right there.
Okay, my brother.
Thanks, man.
Alright, but we do got that, still got that 978 number up on here. So let's see.
Alright.
So let's see if they got any questions. Hey, yo, Freddie.
Yo, this
Do you
is
have-
Rehab.
do you have-
St. Joe the show, by the way. But yo, dude, I just want to say that shit was awesome. The ending of that song.
I appreciate it, dog.
What made you?
Yeah, I'm all about
that
fucking.
song?
Oh, dude, the end of it basically was me, planting a bomb on the guy's phone and shit. I've always loved stuff, like where houses were rigged and shit when it comes to homicide scenes, and when it comes to like, some deserved murder, man. It's just, oh god, it's just fucking gets me wet, So when I did that, man, basically it was me calling a guy up, and the minute he answered his fucking phone, it had like a timer on the phone, and just blew him to pieces. His whole house down to the fucking ground.
Nice, dude. That was fucking mid. I'm not gonna lie. I sat here and laughed at that.
Yeah, dude. A lot of people thought they were, like people hear the end of it and they're like, "God damn, fucking VECT,"
That's the man. Alright, so who are your main influences?
My main influences is basically I can't really pinpoint, man. It's just life in general, like living life every day, the pain, the joy, everything, man. Fucking. Whether it influences me a little or a lot, if I see some asshole walking down the street and I want to knock his head off, that influences me, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, I don't stop collecting, man. I've always been an observer in life. I've always, kind of just sit back and see things, from one or two, or maybe 3, 5 angles, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just a learner. I'm a student of life, So it's influential on my part to the fullest, man.
Yo, real quick, back to the last song, freaking the ending of it, and when you were explaining about it. That reminded me of back when I used to chill up in Winchendon. Me and this kid, we used to run around, and those pop crackers where, like, if you pull both strings on either side, it makes a cracking.
Yeah, I love those fuckers. I love those.
Me and this kid, we went around and rigged every door, every cabinet, even the microwave, the fridge. We rigged everything in that house. And during the parties, oh my god, was it hilarious watching people fucking jumping all over the place.
Yeah, dude, being drunk, seeing a bunch of idiots fucking walking into some shit they don't even know about. It's beautiful, I know.
For real. Oh shit, good times.
If I remember correctly, and one of the videos that you did, mentioned that you were not a juggalo.
Yes, I am not a juggalo. I'll let that be for the record, man. A lot of ninjas hear that shit and they're like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "What are you so surprised about? I never had a fucking hatchet man on me. I never repped it. It's like I was a juggalo years ago. I'm just basically a fucking regular fan now because to me, a juggalo is more than a fan. Somebody who's repping their shit, loving their shit. I'm going to go on record right now, dog. You could quote me. New Psychopathic is whack except for, like, maybe New Twisted or I haven't really followed Blaze in a while and shit. But, yeah, I'm not really a juggalo, dude. Fucking, when it comes to clowns, they just don't do it like they used to, you know what I'm saying? And around the time where they, yeah, dude, and when they put out fucking Shangri-La, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because I heard the end of that shit, the truth is we follow God. And I'm like, man, that's some scandalous shit right there, dude. You fucking tricking your people into fucking, believing in some shit that they probably never have. If you have, that's cool. If you believe in God, that's all right. Me personally, I feel, it's like it's scandalous. And I thought that was also a good money-making trick that they pull on people because, we're going to get that paid if we make everybody believe that we're fucking Christians or whatever the fuck we are and we believe in God. It's like, man, everything just collapsed after that, dude. I'm not saying all of it sucked. I mean, hell, fucking there was a couple cool songs off Hell's Pit or, what was that other one they put out, the fucking little EP, the Calm?
Oh.
I thought there was an okay track from there and shit, but the clowns just don't do it like they used to, man. But as for the fucking thing that they did at the end of Shangri-La, I just thought that was scandalous shit, dude. I thought that was all a money-making scheme. I mean, I don't give a rat's ass if you believe in God or not. I personally think believing in God is kind of a weak trait to have. That's just me personally speaking. I'm not out to slander anybody. But don't bring that shit in your fucking music, you know what I'm saying?
That's the truth.
So, I mean, if I were to go on record and just say, okay, it'd be like the fucking 8th or 9th album and shit, and I would be going on record and saying, oh, the truth is, Infections really do believe in God, and fuck you if I tricked you. I mean, come on, how much of a piece of shit would I sound like, you know?
Yep, definitely, man.
So, I mean, you know, your belief is your own belief, but you just don't fucking do shit like that to trick people. I've got Christian fans, for fuck's sake. I don't know how that happens, but it's happened. You know, I got villains repping fucking God and the V-Cross, and I'm like, what the fuck? But it's the shit, you know? I'm not going to problemize it and be like, you know, what the fuck are you doing? You know, you're playing two sides of the game here. If they're repping me, I don't give a rat's ass what they believe in, man. Fucking Allah, fucking Santa Claus, I don't give a shit, you know?
Yep, definitely, man.
So, and, you know, I aim to offend people that are assholes, not my listeners, my villains, the Infections, you know, those motherfuckers are the people who know. You know, I aim to offend bigots, closed-minded morons, people who listen to garbage music. You know, I hope to hurt their petty little feelings. Like in a song from Vilify called Offensive, it's self-explanatory on the chorus. It says, I don't give a fuck if it is, after I say offensive.
So, cover of, what track would you choose?
On which album? On Vilify?
Okay. This might make it a little bit more simpler.
All right.
I can't hear anything.
Right. I'm waiting. Okay. If I could choose any track to do a cover and remake, what track would I? I'm actually in the midst of doing that, man. We did. I don't know if you guys knew about the KGP tribute we recently did. I think back in fucking October.
Yep.
Of 2008. Yeah, I did a cover of Religious Business because I love the On God album and shit. And KGP is a fucking shit. If you've never heard him, he is one of the fucking pioneers of the wicked shit. You know, when it comes to horrorcore, man, he is like, you know, one of the founding fathers. And a lot of people, you know, think it's all about just ICP finding that shit. It's like, no, dude, there was people before the clowns even doing this shit. He's definitely one that I acknowledge to have been doing that. But when we did the tribute, man, you know, it's like, yeah, it was good promotion and shit for some of us that have never been heard, but, you know, it's like, I always look at it as a homage grace, you know, it's like we were paying our respects, you know, it's like me and names in this shit such as Sinister, Scum, fucking, you know, SKR, they've done shit, and Insane Poetry got up on it, you know, it was the fucking shit, man. If you guys ever want to check that shit out, go to killmusic.com. That's KILLMUSICK, and check that shit out. Just look up KGP or Placenta, the Afterbirth of KGP is the full name of the title of the album. So, but yeah, fucking KGP, man, all day for sure.
Definitely, that's what's up.
And as for another cover, man, I don't know what's in the store for the cover. I have one that I don't want to speculate on because it's been planned for quite a long time, but I don't know. It might end up on the archives too. It might end up on something else after that. I don't know. But I'm definitely all about some covers every now and again. And I don't like to do covers too much and shit because I don't want to make myself look, you know, like I can't do my own shit. But, yeah, let me just say it like this, man. It's another big fucking name and gangster rap. Let me just say that much.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. Alright, so if you choose, and most likely I already know that the exact answer would go for this, but if you choose any artist to do a show with, who would it be?
Dead or alive?
Yep.
If I want as dead as alive, man, I'd say fucking Kurt Cobain. I definitely would say, you know what I'm saying? Like our music is so different from each other's, but dude, Hendrix, fucking Cobain, Eazy-E all day for sure. Fucking, I definitely do some shit with Eazy because I love Eazy-E. Let me see. Now, when it comes to living and shit, I definitely would like to hook up with Tech sometime. Tech 9's a shit. You know, I met him back in the Wicked Wonka tour back in 2003. He was fucking awesome. You know, it'd only be more dopeness just doing a show with that cat. Let me see. I'd love to fucking do a show with Ice Cube because he's like the whole reason I got into rap. You know, he's like my fucking, you know, biggest route to the whole shit. I can't think. Let me see him anymore. I definitely do some shit with Esham. Fucking, I'd love to get KGP on a fucking tour, or at least a show. Dimebag Darrell for sure when it comes back to the, you know, dead stuff of who I would like to work with. Fucking Pantera in full effect. That would be the shit. That's all I'm running on right now. I know there's more. Oh, and of course Ice-T, man. Fucking like my long-lost father and shit.
That's what's up. And actually, I'm not sure you remember this, back in January up on Juggalo Rider beat, I actually did an interview with Ice-T himself.
Yeah, I heard about that, man. That's fucking sick as hell right there. I'd at least like to meet the guy just once and shit. I wouldn't even have to work with him. I just like to fucking shake dude's hand and get a picture with him because, you know, it's like every time someone saw me, dude, they're like, you know, you look like a fucking horrorcore Ice-T. And I was like, word, you know, because Ice-T's a shit and that's the man. And, fuck yeah. His new stuff, it's not as good as his old stuff. I'm not going to front. But, you know, like, he's Ice-T. You know, that's it. So.
Yep, exactly, definitely. All right, so if you could choose anyone to do a collab with, who would it be?
A lot of the same names that I said. I definitely like to do some shit with Dead Star Assembly. They're an industrial metal band out in Florida. Fucking Skinny Sick from Wicked at 10. Actually, I think it knows them. Comes to working with more artists, a lot of the same names, like I said, that I would do shows with for sure. Not his shit is not as potent as it used to be, but I would definitely do some shit with Marilyn Manson. Fucking, I think that would unbelievable track in my opinion. I mean, he probably don't know who the fuck I am, but it's cool. I know who he is, so that's the end of that. Let's see, track-wise, I definitely like to tear some shit up with Crazy Bone. I've always loved Crazy Bone. I'd like to actually do some shit with, I know it probably would never ever happen, but I definitely fucking hook up with Demi Borgir on a track. Or at least Shagrif, because that dude is fucking awesome. Let me see, I'd like to do, I forget the name of the lead singer from Dissection. He killed himself, I think, about 3 years ago. I'd definitely like to do some shit with him, but yeah, so far for that. Fuck. Man, I could go on and on. I think it would be really badass if I got with some cats from a couple from LSP, you know, because I got mad love for Scum and what he's doing for his label and shit. Fucking, I'd like to see more names in my genre come together and shit. Of course, not everybody can do some shit together. That's cool because, you know, people differ and they have different opinions, or this people don't, you know, this person might not like that dude, or, you know, shit like that. But I've always wanted to work with KGP. Fucking, I've always wanted to work with Q Sprays. That dude's a shit. I've been listening to him since like 2003. Fuck, man, I'm pretty dry for names. I can't think of any more. I'm done name dropping. I'm gonna shut up.
All good. All right, so what we're gonna do right now, and I'm actually gonna allow you. I'm gonna let you introduce this track. This is track 16 off of the Archive, Volume 1. Pain.
Pain, correct?
Yep.
Let me tell you something about that song, man. I was going through some fucked up shit when it came to somebody. You know, somebody really, really hurt me back then, dude. It really opened my eyes back to reality, to the grim reality I live. and someone really fucking, just basically cut my fucking eyelids off and made me really see through them. And it wasn't just that person, it was also that time, of despair. And, it's like basically back to a song that was on isolated incidents called All I Know. The chorus goes, all I know was pain. I mean, it's basically kind of like a continuation to what that song was. So this song is called Pain, man. This is some real shit. I actually think this is probably one of the best songs I ever did.
There we go. Yeah, that's actually been one of my favorite tracks for the longest time.
Dude. It's actually probably one of my favorites as well, man, because, it's like I said nothing but the truth in that song, I mean, that's what I know best in life, you know what I'm saying? And I really touched a lot of people with that song, and I was like, God damn, dude, I didn't know I was going to make that kind of an impact, when I put that out. And that also was a stray song, and it found a place to call home, which was the archives,
Yup, definitely, man. Well,
And anybody get a chance to check Vilify yet, or the page or anything like that?
I know I haven't yet.
Oh, it's on the top friends, man. Just hit up the official page. You'll see it. It's on the top friends on the far right. And to tell you something about Vilify, man, that album was harbored in me for a long time. 2008 was a fucked up year for me. Not completely, but it was still pretty bad. A lot of personal shit came down on me big time, and it was really, really fucked up for me. And there was all this hurt and animosity and venom that was filled to the brim of the bucket. And what I did was pour all this shit into this album. Some might know what happened in detail personally, some don't. I'm not going to elaborate, but when you'll hear it on the album, you'll know. In my opinion, it's the heaviest and darkest and most controversial album to date. I worked on it for like 13 months, actually. Around December of 2007, I think that's 13 months, if I'm not wrong. And I released it on January 11th, 2009. And there was a lot of fucking work on it, man. So, if you guys ain't checked that shit out, man, you guys need to hit up wickedintentrecords.net. Keep that shit out.
Yep, definitely. And, while we're on the whole Wicked Intent record subject, while you're there, you can pick up at least about, 6, 7 albums up for free download?
Let's see, I never had too many downloadable stuff, but, it's like when people are broke and shit and they want to cop something and shit, it's like, depending on my situation, I try to hook them up, and some people have been asking me, how that happened, why wasn't I signed for a long time, and I'll tell you, there's a couple times here and there from random listeners or fans, I hear them mentioning me to join up with Wicked Intent. At first, I was skeptical for the fact that they're pretty new to the game, and I'm not all, I'm not at all new to this shit, and I wasn't sure if they had or rolled how I wanted, and prior to that, I had been homies with Roddenmouth and Sinister for like 2 years, and I thought both of them made pretty sick music, and I noticed it was building pretty well, and I heard a lot of good things from fans and artists and just miscellaneous people, and they figured, I was already signed with MMR, which is Melodic Misery Records, but that's not actually a label. It was more about like a clique of artists who are like family doing their own thing and also helping out one another. And I had heard about, I'd say I heard shit from just about everybody on Wicked Intent and said, damn, there's some real pretty talented shit going on with these dudes. And by the time I was considering signing with Wicked Intent, my 4th album was on the rise and inches away from being finished, Sinister, and I thought it would be like setting off some fucking dynamite for the new year if it was released in the beginning of January of 2009. So, yeah, I'm telling you guys, man, you guys like the archives, I'm telling you, you're going to really feel some shit on Vilify. And, we just got the web store open over at wickedintentrecords.net. And there's 2 places you guys want to cop merch. The number 1 place is right now through the my page. Just surf through the blogs. It's not on the, I don't know if you guys been there lately, but I basically put it in the blogs now. So look through the blogs and look for one that says merch blog. And, then you can score a whole bunch of fucking shit there, man. I hook it up too. I I definitely try to wrap it up, you know, hook you up with any merch. I'm going to try to give you in the package, you know, like extra gifts and whatnot. So, you know, depending on if you buy something, if you got something for me, I'm going to try to hook you up.
Definitely, man, definitely. But yeah, before my phone dies,
All right.
would definitely love to thank VECT for doing this interview with us, of course.
No problem, man. Fucking my pleasure, you know what I'm saying? Fucking keep spreading the infection from every direction and know your motherfuckers are listening, you know?
Definitely, man.
Tell me to check out Mo.
And also, check out that link that I just sent your way up on AIM.
Okay. All right. I'll
And
that out.
as soon as I can, I will download the show and I will send it your way, man.
Most appreciated, guys. Fucking feeling love like a motherfucker to everybody who tuned in, dude. Fucking mad love for you guys, dude. Fucking doing your shit, you know, and your fucking station and shit. Keep it going, dude, because that's what the underground really needs is fucking unity in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? If you're about conflicting, then don't get involved in this shit. If you're down to help one another out, that's what's up, dude, because that's what this motherfucking genre needs more of. And the underground in general, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, definitely, man.
So, yeah, dude, once again, fucking, big time feeling love, dude, goes out to New England Underground Radio. Fucking keep it infected.
Much love to you, man.
Likewise.
Man, peace.
Peace.